brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Slye to kick things off. And off we go from Lumen Field. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Look wide. Get this one complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Got it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And now he's got a man open deep downfield.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Joey Slye on now for the point after. It's up and good. The Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Got it with Smith-Njigba.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Let's go now.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Tight end going in motion here.
Go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll look to throw. Outright, Smith-Njigba has it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Hey, smash. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now a run on 1st down. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
Ready, play.
2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Hey, good.
Young to throw on 1st down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Young to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. He is in. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ready up. Set up.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
Go.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Check that. Go!
They'll try to fighting for the marker. He loses the football. The Panthers have it. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the first down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the third part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go!
Here's Young. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Check pitch. Ready?
The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Come on. Set 70 Timberwolves. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Now, faking the give. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Seattle.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the set. 18, Pioneer. Set.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This from 30 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Seahawks get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 62 blaster. Claws red. Set.
Now Young. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run the sneak. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down. Don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
On the ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready?
Here's Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down is Young. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Young going to give it to Brooks. Brooks, 1st down and then some. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They send Evans in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Going up top. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. A second down throw for Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Carolina. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Panthers stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Huh. Go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. 2nd and a yard. A tight end in motion now. Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Gray brought in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Here we go, set. Blaster, 6. Ready?
To throw is Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And
he's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Let go. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Walker. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Ready? Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. We'll try and run it with Walker. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now this time they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Panthers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Cleveland Furl able to make the stop.
Let's go now. Slide through. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Ready. 12, 10. Ready. Hut, hut.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Here we go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On play action, Young. That one complete to Lee Getton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
They run with Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here we go. Set.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now Charbonnet. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Go. Check go.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
4-yard line.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Seattle. Now, the extra point. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Blue check. Down.
Here's a run going left. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Going up top for Evans. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. Good blocking to the 15. They get 15 on that game. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Slot receiver headed right. Right back to Pierce on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown, Panthers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Shotgun run now with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And now again he loses the football. The Panthers have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. 3rd and long.
Black shot.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, this looks like a design run. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Big mistake with the punt return unit there. You think the defense is off the field, but here they come back again after the turnover.
These plays are just back-breaking, Mike. As you said, you get a big stop. You think your defense is going to get a chance to come off the field and get a break. Next thing you know, 1 minute later, they're back out there and the offense gets a chance to do it all over again.
Let's go. On the jump.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL